Let's be real, we've all faced moments of laziness. It's a natural part of life, but it's also during these moments that we tend to fall into bad habits. The reason is simple: we're often motivated to do things that require effort when we're feeling energized, but when we're feeling stressed or tired, it's harder to find the enthusiasm to put in the work. This is why we tend to resort to what's most convenient or easy for us. But what if we took a different approach? What if instead of accepting our habits as default, we re-evaluated them and looked for ways to change them? This is where the 20-second rule comes into play. The 20-second rule was popularized by Sean Ather in his book The Happiness Advantage. Sean himself struggled with making a behavioral change and found that simply telling himself to change wasn't enough. He realized that he needed to find a way to disrupt his default behavior and make it easier to adopt new habits. This is where the 20-second rule comes in. The idea behind the 20-second rule is to reduce the barriers between activities you want to do more often by making them more convenient. On the flip side, you can increase the obstacles between activities you want to stop doing by making them more difficult to start. For example, if you want to play an instrument more often, you could move it to a place where it's easily accessible. If you want to reduce your TV watching time, you could keep the remote control in a different room. This simple strategy has been proven to work, and the beauty of it is that you can apply it to any habit you want to change. Of course, the 20 seconds is just a suggestion, and the exact time may vary depending on the habit. The important thing is to find ways to make it easier for yourself to do the things you want to do and harder to do the things you want to avoid. Our surroundings play a significant role in our behavior, and the 20-second rule takes advantage of this. Often, the biggest obstacle in changing a habit is getting started, and the more effort an activity requires, the less likely you are to do it. By making the things you want to do more convenient and the things you want to avoid more difficult, you're taking the first step towards creating lasting change. So next time you find yourself feeling lazy, consider using the 20-second rule to help you make a positive change in your life.